So this is my 7th road trip of the month. Yes, it's a bit crazy, but I love every bit of it. यूं ही थोड़ी ना इसे best job in the world कहते हैं. So today I'm going to take you guys out on a trip with me as I tell you how I am a travel content creator, an influencer and an entrepreneur all on the go. And this one goes out to all the budding content creators on how not just to get started, but more importantly, how to get started right. Let's go. Well, I often hear people say how easy it is to be a social media influencer. Just post a good picture and the rest will follow. Today's video is going to be all about secret revelations और मैं वो share करूँगी जो मैं usually follow करती हूँ as I create some travel content on the move. And my travel buddy for the day is OPPO F21 Pro. I'm going to be documenting all my photos and videos on this phone. So join along as I head to Alibaug. Okay, so we have arrived into the Ro-Ro ferry, newly launched ferry जहाँ पर गाड़ियाँ भी अंदर जा सकती हैं, and we are en route Alibaug. Now for any content creator, one of the most important things, especially for travel content creator, is to click a picture of yourself before any trip begins. Mandatory picture of how you are looking, your outfit, which place you're heading, revealing some details about the destination. Pro tip, you can also ask your followers to guess the location. Wow, this is so good. I mean, despite so much background lighting, I can see a clear portrait image of myself with this 32 megapixel front camera, IMX709 Sony sensor. I mean, I love the front camera. इसका कुछ cool सा algorithm है which doesn't let the bad lighting hamper your content and selfies. You can also create some stunning selfies with the device under different lighting conditions, जो एक travel enthusiast के लिए perfect है. Well, photos तो अच्छी आ ही रही है इसमें, but my favorite part about this phone is its fiberglass leather design. And look at this color, totally matching with my outfit. Well, by the way, अगर आपको डर हो that somebody is peeping in your phone while you are doing something confidential, this phone has an anti-peeping technology, which means if anybody is trying to peep into your phone, it just hides all the notifications. Well, that's just extra privacy thanks to ColorOS 12. Content creator, remember to document each and every moment that you are experiencing. I think that's a part of the job. But very interestingly, I would like to tell you about this Ro-Ro service, which I'm truly impressed by. Sharp 9:30 is when this ship left, reaching at 10:30 in Alibaug. And this huge ship can actually carry about 120 cars, 500 passengers and also 50 to 60 bikes. So the whole ferry is divided into 3 different classes, and I would say it's extremely convenient because it only takes 1 hour to get to Alibaug, cutting short a really long 3 to 4 hour road journey to just flat 1 hour. And there I think we are just about to reach Mandwa. If you want a social media influencer, I would have suggested use this time to read a book or watch a movie. But no, I use this time to select the best photos for social media. Saves time and works fine. And you can also stay connected to your followers on the go. By the way, this phone has some brilliant portrait features जिससे I can take social media ready pictures और उसकी वजह से ज़्यादा editing की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती. Make sure that you have a phone that can handle multiple apps at the same time. This one especially is buttery smooth, efficient and gives an immersive user experience. क्योंकि इसमें है Qualcomm Snapdragon 680 and also has an option of RAM expansion, जिसका मतलब है कि काम कितना भी भारी हो, this phone won't lag. Well, best part about any travel journey is checking into a really fancy hotel. But this time, I have got myself a gorgeous villa in Alibaug called Amore Greens, which is just few minutes away from Mandwa Jetty. But wait, guess who checks in before I check in? It's always my phone. Is always take videos and pictures in horizontal as well as in portrait mode, because horizontal is essentially used for YouTube and vertical is usually used for Instagram, be it your stories, reels or photo post. Budding content creator, try and rope in as many hotels and restaurants as possible as a barter collaboration. What you can offer to them in return of a stay is some photos and videos that they can post on their social media account, and you can also share it on yours free of cost. To get things started, always share good reference images with the hotels or your prospective partners, just so that they are convinced that you're going to be adding value to their offerings. In fact, that's how I ended up saving a lot of my cost in the beginning. Travel influencer, you ought to find some of the best recommendations whichever place you're visiting. Of course, Google can be a good old friend, but using specific hashtags on Instagram will give you some of the most relevant and latest recommendations. I'm in Alibaug only for 24 hours, so using the multiple tap feature, I've created a map and I'm going to be following the route. So let's head out since there is a lot to catch up on. Auntie, smile. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you so much. Well, I cannot emphasize enough on how important it is to tell stories via your photos, pictures, or even videos. I mean, that's the reason why people follow you, right? You're adding value to their lives by giving them some tips, tricks, interacting with the locals. And honestly, if you ask me, I don't prefer carrying like a heavy DSLR, because eventually you have to transfer all your photos on a phone, or aapko post to social media par hi karna hai. And that's why I prefer investing in a good phone that gives a professional touch. With OPPO F21 Pro has a bokeh flare portrait as well as an AI portrait enhancement mode, which means आपके photos और videos में एक depth मिलती है, giving it a very, very professional touch. So I'm now at the Sunnyside Market enjoying a beautiful day out in Alibaug. So this is a newly opened space. It's got beautiful, colorful, cute containers with few eateries as well as shopping outlets. And as a travel content creator, if there's one thing I have learned, it's as simple as food is one of the best ways to connect to your audience. So here I am enjoying Goila's butter chicken. Pretty sure that photographs of this butter chicken is going to get me lots of likes, comments and shares. Wow, और यूं ही चलते चलते you will discover some hidden gems Like I just discovered, this is Boardwalk in Alibaug, offering a spectacular view of Mandwa Jetty. Well, that was a long day of content creation, but don't be in a rush to post everything real time. आप आराम से अपने hotel room में वापस आकर browse through all the photos and videos that you've taken, shortlist the best for your Instagram and then post it. वैसे मेरी बैटरी तो काफ़ी लो हो चुकी है being out all day, but this phone is going strong despite a long day of shoot, and it is currently at 53% battery despite a shoot that happened all day long. So here's a pro tip, a phone with good 4500 mAh battery and charging support जिसमें you get 33 watt SUPERVOOC जो मिनटों में आपका फ़ोन चार्ज कर दे. Well, content creation के लिए इससे बेहतर कोई चीज़ नहीं है. So as you know, I'm not just an influencer but also an entrepreneur. I usually end my day by watching all the videos that have been edited. अगर कुछ changes हो तो वो communicate करती हूँ या approve कर देती हूँ. So that's how I usually end my day. But I hope आपको मज़ा आया traveling with me to Alibaug, and I really hope कि जितनी मेरी tips and tricks है will come handy and useful to you on your next trip. Until next time, it's me, Kamiyajani, signing off, and remember to like, share and subscribe to Curly Tales. See you soon.